Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. The Tribe find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Ervin Santana, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Stepping into the box, number 15, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boys, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Well, I think after that foul away, this pitcher can go almost anywhere he wants. That pitch was way off the plate and off speed. I'm surprised he even offered it that one.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Striding in for the Indians, Jake Taylor, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. There's no question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan Dero, what's been working so well for this team recently?
Everything, Matty. Offense, defense, great starting pitching, a nasty bullpen. I want to be on their roster right now. I think I'm going to go down next managerial interview we got and tell them I want to be on the roster.
1 out, nobody on. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready now, Lee Van Dyke. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. First offering on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Taylor leads off first with 1 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Dozier's got to be quick, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting fourth, first baseman, number 22.
In now for Cleveland, number 22, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. This is line to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Blake Stocker gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted into center field. Number 15 over to his left. 2 gone.
Batting third, Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Goes and chops this one out towards second. Larson has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. So digging in now, Donnie Larson, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Lifetime numbers against Ervin Santana. He's 1 for 2. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Digging in, Dale Tomlinson. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First offering on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In now, Sammy Huffman. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Sano has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Miguel Sano.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
The next twin up, Eddie Rosario. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he misses again, ball 3.
3-1.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting center, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Into the box now, Kenny Vargas, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Kepler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Chris Jimenez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Striding in, Willie Mays. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Two balls and no strikes.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Cold strike on the change. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. It's sharply toward third. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Doran.
Standing in now, Roger Doran. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
The 2-0 down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
No one out with a runner at second. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Ready for another chance. Number 15. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. He's got it one away.
Now batting, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Taylor. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Mays over at second. Doran is over at first with one away. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
The 1-1. Line to the right side. Now a reach, but he can't get it as he does a face plant afterward, and this is big trouble.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And ShowTrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Stepping in now, Lee Van Dyke.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
In now, number 22,
as he lifts it in the air to right field. Kepler's there for it.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Indians 2 and the Twins nothing. At the plate, Tommy Field. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Tomlinson. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Minnesota, center fielder, Danny Santana.
Riding in once again, Danny Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Here's Robbie Grossman. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The pitch. Ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The 1-0. Is fastball taken high for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now. Brian Dozier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Line towards center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Donnie Larson. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. He's 1 for 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's Santana right back at it now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
1-1.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Dale Tomlinson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sammy.
Next will be the designated hitter, Sammy Huffman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball foul down the left side. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sano comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In the air now out to left field. Van Dyke is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Down go the Twins in order. They trail it here 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Willie Mays. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Roger Doran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average is at .308 entering play, with 19 homers and 58 runs batted in. The next pitch will be number 74 for Santana here tonight. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. Rosario will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, number 15. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Two runs on two hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Up next for Minnesota, Kenny Vargas, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Vargas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and it's gone. It's a solo shot for Kenny Vargas. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Twins cut the lead in half here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
This one down as a lesson for the young pitcher. Hitters at this level will just continue to spoil pitches they don't like until they get that pitch they do like. Guess what? He really liked that one.
And now Chris Jimenez. As he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
No outs, nobody on. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Tommy Field, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. hit the other way out toward right field. Tomlinson is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Up next for the Twins, center fielder, Danny Santana.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Danny Santana. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Now the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 finds the zone, strike one. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball three. Robbie Grossman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tomlinson is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Twins do draw closer, however, and they do it via the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Indians 2 and the Twins 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jake Taylor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Striding in once again, Lee Van Dyke. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
Classic change of speeds right there. threw the hitter's timing off, got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Down the first baseline. He's got it, and this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box, number 22. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Digging in to try it again, Donnie Larson. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. There is Dozier. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Robbie Grossman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Designated hitter, Robbie
First
Grossman.
pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. High and deep to right center. Mays giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And it's fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Miguel Sano. And he hits it hard to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Ready for another chance? Dale Tomlinson. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
In now, Sammy Huffman in the dirt, and now let's see. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Tomlinson leads off second with nobody out. Belted high and deep into right center. Santana racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings, and it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys, and he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and it appears a change is on its way, as that'll do it for Ervin Santana. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 55, Taylor Rogers.
Stepping in now, Willie Mays down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Standing in now, Roger Doran, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, number 15. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
You know, he just doesn't have command of where he's throwing the ball right now. I mean, that pitch was supposed to be on the outside part of the plate, and when you miss by that much, something's off.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, Lee Van Dyke. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Taylor at third with nobody out.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 1-2. Misses off the plate.
2-2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Throw won't get him.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box, number 22, as he drives a liner to right center. And that's going to get down out there. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donnie Larson, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great job at keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. is looked at for ball 3.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit. And you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Vargas is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Ready for another shot now, Dale Tomlinson. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here comes the 1-0. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Sammy Huffman.
Digging in and looking for more, Sammy Huffman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. He pulls this one into right. Kepler is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. The Tribe lead this one 9-1. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled softly out toward right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Stepping in now, Kenny's Vargas. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. 2-1, here it is. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Chris Jimenez will be next. High pop-up. Number 22 in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Jimenez.
Up next for Minnesota, Chris Jimenez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. Kepler stands at second with 2 gone. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
The next twin up, Tommy Field. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
Up top, it's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
To 2-2 now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twins strand a pair. They trail big. It's 9-1. striding in for the Indians, Willie Mays. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. The 1-2. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Into the box now, number 15. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
First and second here with nobody out. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a ball down and away. He sends it out to left field. Well hit.
Gone!
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season as the blowout continues.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Adalberto Mejia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Standing in now, Jake Taylor. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And a bouncing ball foul. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Sano. And that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
In now for Cleveland, Lee Van Dyke. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Three runs already home here. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2 is low and outside for a ball.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Number 22 waits on deck. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up looking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 22. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Inside.
And that misses for ball 1. Van Dyke stands at first with 1 out. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Popped him up. Jimenez waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Donnie Larson. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 1-0. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 12 and the Twins 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Danny Santana. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he takes this one high. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's Robbie Grossman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. And he'll put this away for the second out. Very much a laugher to this point in the contest as you get a look at the line score. 12-1 our score in the late stages of this one. Here's Brian Dozier now. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
On his way to pitch number 100. Fouled away. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Miguel Sano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Here's Miguel Sano as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the 0-1. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Dozier, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Back now in the Twin Cities for what remains of this production of baseball on MLB Network. Now batting, Dale Tomlinson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, the designated hitter, Sammy Huffman.
Striding forward now is the DH, Sammy Huffman. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count, 3-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Now batting, center field.
Now in the box, Willie Mays. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Kepler racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Indians 12 and the Twins 1. So stepping in, Eddie Rosario, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Max Kepler will be next. 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting,
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
In now, Max Kepler, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1 to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
First baseman, number 19, Kenny Vargas.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Matt Bush enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Kenny Vargas will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
1-1.
Rosario stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping into the box, Chris Jimenez. It was a walk in his last trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 2-1 home is a heater in there for a strike. The 2-2. Soft liner towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's one. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them. So they feel like they could beat anybody in the league right now. And they're making it look awfully easy, too.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Indians led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Blake Stocker wins his third of the season, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.